Realized something didn't get switched over. One sec. Alrighty, fixed. Hello, hello, greetings and salutations. Hi, how you doing? So today, guess what? Wednesday schedule D&D. Um, Looks like we got the gang all here. I'm gonna try and get us started as soon as possible because some people sort of have time limits. So yeah, I'm gonna do a roll call and we're gonna get started. Hello, hello. Alrighty. So who can recall what we did last time? I know it's been a couple of weeks, so if there's any gaps I could fill in.
What happened after I had to leave? And I also don't have work tomorrow, so I don't have to leave early tonight. I have
Say
changed my
that.
schedule to accommodate D&D.
She don't got to dip early.
Nope.
Sweet. So we go 6 hours tonight.
Oh, I don't know if I can do 6 hours. I work today instead of. I used to be Tuesday, Thursday, but now I'm Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So I'm already tired. So please don't make me go 6 hours.
Oh,
I don't know if I can handle 6
we'll
hours.
make it pretty easy on you.
Because 6 hours would be 2 in the
so a few
morning
things I
for
remember.
me.
That would definitely be great. So we were continuing to walk around. We basically explored everything, ended up in the last cavern, saw something sparkly. It's like a
Saw something
gem,
sparkly, then
right?
it sounded like
That
you
made me
cut out.
wanna. Can you hear me better now?
I can hear you again now, but you
Hang
said
on.
something sparkly, then there was silence. Hello.
So it was like a blue something. It was
Um,
here. Give me one
Your
sec.
Honor, I don't understand the recap.
That was so. All her words came together at the same time, and it wasn't even English. It was just. That's what I got out of it.
She's talking like Donnie.
Just speaking in tongues.
No, she sounded like Donnie from
Can you see
Wild
that now?
thornberries.
That's it. Yes, thank you.
Yes.
That's hilarious. Can you? Okay, you guys can hear me. Okay, good.
I mean, I can hear you when you ask, "Can you hear me?" But then after that,
Basically,
it
we had finished searching things. Oh no! How about now?
That was
like
clear.
I
Can
said,
you hear
I
me
can
now?
hear when you say, "How about
Okay.
now?"
That's all. Okay, I'm gonna stand in this one spot. So, finished searching the caves. The last cavern we went into, saw something sparkly in the wall. Turned out it was this blue gem, um, with like icy characteristics, I guess, that made you want to stare into it forever, kind of like the red gem that's in the forge. At least that's what the parallel I took. So I fed that to my wiggle bag so we can bring it back to town with us. Because I don't know, maybe it's got properties like the red one does. And then dug into the wall a little bit to see if there was more, and it turned out there was like possibly like a suit of armor encased in the rock, but we don't have any picks or anything with us, so we were not able to
Wait,
really
we
get in
don't?
there.
Hold on. I thought I had
No,
one.
because I thought the picks that we had all were rusty and broke the last time we tried to use them.
No, I got an upgraded pick from town. I have a pickaxe in my
Oh,
inventory.
perfect. Well, maybe now, like, well, as of this session, maybe you wander in and we're like, hey, Kaido, do you have a pick? And that will be because we were gonna leave and then
I'm
go back
alone
up
in a
to
room.
check out the creepy voice thing by touching all the rest of its art.
I could have sworn more of you got picks too that day. Or was I the only one who got a fixed pick?
Maybe,
Huh. Okay. Okay.
I guess. I mean, my strength is like not much, so it's really more my whether or not I can like do things like that tends to be more about luck because my strength isn't very high. So, so you're the best person to have one anyway. But yeah. What else? Because we found there was like another cavern that was full of mushrooms and spores that we didn't go into. Oh no, saw and then told Gnome about it. And Gnome went in and was able with the crown was able to like raise a skeleton knight or something, right?
Oh.
Who's been now following him around and like listens to him. Yeah. So we have a wiggle bag, animated bag of treasure. We have an undead controlling crown, and Gnome has a skelly friend. So yeah, that's I think majority of what happened.
Okay. That was a
Can't
lot
remember
that
if we
happened after I
fought.
had to leave last time.
Well, not really. I mean, the only thing after you left was that let's see, we kept fighting, I think, because weren't we fighting as something and then I don't know. I only remember the end of it because found a cool gem, found something in the rock that we couldn't get to, and we were like, well, we might as well go check out the big bad. So
And
something along those lines.
I fell asleep not long after the
Oh,
fight ended.
yeah, that's right. So yeah. So my mech was yeah, fell under a sleep spell. It's probably the mushroom spores.
I took a short rest.
Yes. Yes, you did.
Okay. Where is everybody? 'Cause I am alone where I am. Oh, I'm moving. Okay. Oh, hello. Why is everything yellow?
The
Oh,
light.
that's the new lights.
Oh,
Torch.
okay. Okay.
And
Okay.
if you
Okay.
recall, is unless there's anything else you guys may
That's all I really
bring up.
remember.
All right. So Gnome, what are you doing?
I'm in here with my skeletal bestie. I've got my crown on my head, and I believe this room was filled with like toxic gas or something. Like it was terrible, like to smell, and nobody else wanted to come in here for that reason. I guess because they didn't like rolling Constitution saving throws. Uh, and I'm just
That's
investigating the
exactly it.
room, and yeah,
And you were like, "Oh, it reminds me of home," just like
yeah.
mom used to make or something. Yeah.
So, is there anything of interest in here? Looking for anything shiny, like any magical loot, any cool levers I could pull, a bookshelf on the wall, that kind of stuff.
Give me a perception.
Pow. 13.
With a 13, the choking aroma is quite overpowering. And you try to look around the room and look for things of note, but you're kind of having to take a moment to inhale and like do your best to hold your breath from time to time or cover your eyes as you walked in here and you get kind of hit in the face with like a spore of like a bunch of like a spore cloud. However, with the 13, you do see some vines start to tremble a little bit.
Where are the vines at?
In the far corner there.
All right, I approach the vines and I'm going to try to pull them out.
All right. So you walk over there and start pulling on the vines. And you can make me another Constitution saving throw as you pull on these vines and you're just hit with a plume of just spores. So he passes. Okay. Oh, no. That. 4 hours. Okay. So you have definitely smelled some pretty gross things, but this one is almost like a mix of spores, fungus, farts, death, like all of the above.
Hmm.
And as
Is
you
this
do
something that
so,
can be pulled off? Mm-hmm.
you would notice that there are other vines that start to tremble. And from this just amalgamation of plant matter and detritus and just kind of like the smell of death, we get to roll initiative.
Hmm.
Do you
This
want us
creature.
all to roll initiative just in
Y-
case or just
Yep,
no?
everybody.
Okay.
And then gnome, do you let out any sort of exclamation that something's moving, like letting us know that anything is awry?
Oh, that's a good point. This I would recognize this as like something hostile, right? If we're rolling initiative, this is like, oh, this thing's trying to attack. Yes, no, maybe
Well,
so.
you don't know the intent of it. It's just this is you don't really know until something happens. But
Okay. Well, you made me roll
OOC,
initiative that made my spidey sense go off.
well
Okay.
OOC, yes. But as far as like whether Gnome's gonna call out and be like, "Hey, help! I'm in trouble. I rolled
No, I
initiative,"
wouldn't have called anyway. I got a plan for if things go awry.
Well, things are going
Just
awry.
are they? Well, what happens?
Well, let's see what's our initiatives here. In the current moment, oh wait, advantage because surprise. Hold on. Let's roll. Okay. So the vines whip away from you as you go to try and like mess with them. But effectively, we figure out what Vimac is doing right now. Level 200 troll. No such thing as a level 200 troll.
In the hallway,
There are mind goblins though.
and I don't recall which direction he went. So, let's see. Gonna guess it was back this way, and I will go. There.
Alrighty.
I don't see anything.
Nope, you're just back in the room with that pooling of water and little streams that branch off from it. All right. The danger part. But as it is its turn, whether or not it is menacing or dangerous reveals itself. As it is menacing and dangerous. And it's gonna 3. Okay. So it is going to, like, the tendrils of vines that you pulled at, they whipped away from you and started like writhing. And as such, they whipped towards you in response to you touching them. Yep. Was gonna try and slap you. A miss. Miss. I think only one of those is gonna hit.
Yeah, just the last one.
And I gotta double check and hold on. So give me a Constitution saving throw. So that's only going to be, I gotta calculate this, 12 bludgeoning damage.
Actually, I'm gonna use deflect attack. When hit by bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing damage, I can take a reaction to subtract 1d10 plus my dexterity plus my monk level. So 1d10 plus 17. Which that's already not 17, 11. I don't know where I got 7. So I absorb all that damage, reflecting it with my longsword, and then I'm going to spend a key point to, or a focus point to counterattack. It has to make a dexterity saving throw of 14, or it's going to take 2d8 plus 4 damage.
Roll normal. To which it fails.
2d8 plus 4. All right, so this thing started whipping out at me, and I'm blocking it with my sword. And then, I mean, it's a plant as far as I'm concerned, so I just hack into it like I'm just weed eating, right? And at this point, I'm gonna look over here to my skeleton buddy, and I'm just gonna say, "Go get the other minions. They need to help us." And then that's it, because it's not my turn.
Righty, so 30 feet movement. So you
By minions,
commanding
I
it
mean
to
party
sprint,
members.
or you having it move
Yeah, or
normally?
uh, I guess yes. Use its action to dash to just get everybody else's attention because I don't know if it could even fight.
5, 5, 60. Out there, okay. Damn it. Actually, probably go about there. There. So Kalia, let's see who could see it. Yeah, pretty much people in this intersection.
Wait,
So
did
sorry,
Kali just show up too?
Altani, um, Kaito, and Price would see the skeleton thing that Gnome had following him just run up to you.
Oh, hey, guy. What's the skeleton doing?
Just pointing in the direction that it came from
Oh, uh,
with its sword
did you
drawn.
find? Oh, like you find something cool in there?
It doesn't respond.
There's a sword.
Yeah, I wonder. Well, if it's here and Gnome's not, Maybe no one's found something cool to show us? All right. That was real stinky in there, guys. So might want to take precautions. So I'll like, take a piece of clothing, like my scarf or whatever, and like wrap it around my face.
All right, but on your turn. So right now it's Kaito's
Right.
turn.
Okay, remind
Yeah.
me if I pick someone up on the way, that's half my movement, right?
Yep.
Who wants a lift? Don't all answer at once.
I mean, I'm probably good from behind. So yeah, whoever needs it.
I'll take a
Right.
lift.
I'm nowhere near you.
You're like, Price, you wanna dive in?
He might be pooping.
No? All right. Oh, wait, that's not the measuring.
mind.
Okay, so he'll come here, scoop up Price. Hold on, let me remind myself how far that just was. Okay, 10. Then half my movement, so I have 30 left. There's 30. I don't see shit, but he came from this hallway. So I use my action to dash.
So
Oh!
make me a Constitution saving throw, as it
Okay.
smells horrid in here.
Can
Shockingly so.
I argue it would be advantage because I was warned about it?
No.
No, okay.
Somebody
No.
can warn you that you're walking into a fart, and you can still be unprepared for it.
Do we both need to roll it?
Yes, because anybody come in here.
How far did I just move after my dash? How far was that? 30, okay.
All right, so 11 to 17. So Price would be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Kaito, you
Mm-hmm.
have an overwhelming urge to want to just cover your nose, your eyes burn. You kind of want to throw up, and moving as fast as you do almost makes it worse. You're just like running face first into like spore clouds that just have the worst aroma and feel to them, like it burns.
Okay.
And 4.
Or what?
3 rounds. Any attack roll or save that you make, you subtract 1d4 from it as you're kind of sickened.
Okay. I'm gonna make a note of that so I don't forget. Minus 1d4. And there we go.
And Price, you here.
Am I allowed to finish moving or no?
Yeah, you can keep going. It's not impeding your movement.
Okay. So I was at 30. I have 50 left. How far are we? Oh. I have 50 left, which means I have more than half. Can I use that to let him off my back?
And that's calculating from losing half your movement from picking him up.
Oh, I use my dash.
Ah.
I'd use my movement from the dash, or from my non-dash. I used all of that. Then I use my action to dash. I've only used 30 of that, which means I have 50 left, which means I have 40 of, which is half of it. Can I let him down?
I would say no. I mean, you got him to where you need to. Because I think dismounting is itself something part of an action economy.
Throw him.
Yeah, I mean, if you would like to throw him, I will give you a bonus because of the momentum.
Hell yeah. Send the gnome. What am I rolling?
Do you have Tavern Brawler?
Me?
I don't think so. So
I was like,
he
I don't
would
even know
be
what that is, so
he would
I
be
don't know.
considered an improvised weapon.
Okay.
So you would not have proficiency at throwing him. And are you throwing them at the creature or just at a spot? I guess would be the appropriate question.
He would probably try to aim for like here-ish, because that'd be the most ideal location for him to probably be at this location, unless he says otherwise. Because I imagine he would see Kaido about to send him into sending mode. If he goes like points somewhere real fast, that's where he'll aim for. So would Price
Alright.
point anywhere? You're in the send
Um,
the gnome position.
Let's see. I mean, realistically, anywhere in this room except for maybe right next to the thing.
Oh, you wouldn't want to be next to the thing. All right, but just point a spot, and that's where you'll get chucked. There.
That's gnome pinging.
Is that you pinging? Oh, I just
All
thought,
right, Tattletale.
I can't read the little tiny text underneath it. I just see a line.
And I
and
was counting
ping.
on that. I was like, ping here, throw him here.
Where's Price want to be thrown?
Like honestly, it doesn't matter because I can disengage if I need to.
Well, let's see how good
All
of a
right.
throw you got.
All right, what am I rolling? Athletics again? Right?
Yep, it's
Athletics?
athletics. But at a minus
Normal?
1d4.
Okay, hold on. Minus. And it's normal, correct?
Yep.
Oh, that I don't know if that worked.
You rolled a 4,
That's
and
I specified a minus 1d4. I don't think it
just
did it right.
minus one.
so let's
Yeah,
see.
okay, hold on.
Well, either way, you rolled a 4,
Roll.
and then your athletics is plus 6. That's 10. And then you rolled a 4, so that's a negative 4.
It did it right. Look, it's got
Yeah.
it has, you rolled a 4, you also rolled a 4 on your 1d4, and so that cancels each other out. So it's just your proficiency plus your strength mod, which is 6.
Oh, okay. Okay, I wasn't sure if it did. It had a situational line, so I was like, can I put a negative 1d4 in there and see what happens?
It worked.
Hey,
It looked
worked!
funky on there, like the brackets, but it worked.
All right. Yeah, it was called a situational line. So I tried it. Hooray. A 6. Did he like just splat in front of me?
See, this is the time where it's like, where exactly did you want to land? Because then I could do like a scatter from where that point would have been.
Well, logically, Kaido would have put him like aim for here.
Okay.
The opposite side of where Gnome is. That's where Kaido would have logically put somebody. So, yeah, that's where he would have aimed for. Because Price didn't really point otherwise.
All right.
So there you go. There's a direction.
Two. Should have been a D6 minus. I guess throw him into a wall. So dealer's choice. So Price, you get flung in basically like into Gnome, right next to him. And
no.
because the throw was so bad, I will allow a acrobatics check to see if you can land on your feet.
I'm so sorry.
You definitely did not
Oh,
land
no.
on your feet.
I'm so
So-
sorry.
So you get flung through the air and you try and adjust and adapt to, be the bullet, but instead, like part of your coat catches like the wind in the air and you just get sent sprawling, just like arms and legs, just like spinning like a frisbee into Gnome. I it wasn't a natural one, so Gnome you don't get like knocked over impeded, but Price just like smacks into like this creature's like one of the tendrils and like smacks into you, and it is it's beautiful because of your culture. That landing was
Right.
that was the most amazing landing that you've seen in a long time. But it is your turn, as there is a Price currently prone next to you.
Okay. So I'm gonna look down at Price and I'm gonna extend a hand to help him up and just say, like, even if that takes an action, and just say that was like the most impressive, like, airborne gnomish throwing I've ever seen ever. You did a really good job. Can I keep him from being prone by like using an action to lift him up?
Well, I'll say if you don't plan on moving, then I'll let you, I'll let it count as picking him up.
No, I plan on moving too.
Because I was gonna say that would
Not
probably
picking
be
him
like,
up, like I just want to hold his hand and lift him up, like
let's
to his
say
feet.
half a movement, because that's almost like
Okay.
pulling somebody or, you know,
Yeah, that's why I was thinking like I don't mind trading my action for it. Don't bother me. But I'll do half movement. Uh I'm gonna look at this thing and I'm gonna punch it with an unarmored attack. Ugh, hold on. It won't let me do my hotbar because I changed my character thing. So I gotta update, save, configure. Boom, now it works. All right. So as I'm holding one hand and like lifting him up, and then I'm gonna just swing my neck out as hard as I can. You can see like neck muscles, like veins, right? As I whiplash my head into this thing as an attack. 13 against AC.
13. That actually would hit.
Oh, 10 bludgeoning damage. And then, so that's me getting a really good crack on this thing. Like you can hear my skull kind of rattling as I slap it with my head. I'm holding my breath at this point. Like the smell was familiar, but now it's like it's more potent than what I was anticipating. My eyes are watering. I'm coughing. I'm sputtering. So I'm gonna use Step of the Wind. And that'll let me disengage and dash, and then I'm going to use that to get out of here. So that was, I have a 55 walk speed, so that took 27 of it. I have 110, so we'll just say 110 divided by 2 is going to be 55. Uh, how do I, can I do this way? I'm going to Naruto run all the way to there.
Initiative.
Arms like in a little flying V shape
no.
behind me.
Okay.
I literally trade places with Price. I lift him onto his feet. I hit this thing with my head, and then I'm running away to kind of exit the gassy chamber, just because it's bothering me at this point, and then I'll end my turn.
Okay. So, Gnome, you are standing as the singular entity in front of this giant thing. Gnome like picked you up, dusted you off. It's like you did great, and then headbutted it and left. But it is Altani's turn.
Alright. Well, As Kaido goes charging past me, I'm wrapping some cloth around my face, hoping that that will reduce the amount of stankiness. We'll see if that's the case. Let's see. So
The
let's
answer to that
see.
question is no, it does not.
Okay.
So another
If
Constitution
I
saving throw.
just from here.
Yep, you're
Okay.
at that point.
Okay. Oh God. I will
Oh,
probably stop at this point and be like it'll just hit me. I'm expecting to be like somewhat reduced in the amount of effect from it, but I would think that something like that, I like nearly pass out from the smell, and I would probably spend the rest of my turn just trying to keep my lunch down.
yep.
But
So
what do you think?
in a normal circumstance, it would just be a minus 1d4. But in the
For the next 3
circumstance
turns?
of the the natural one, we'll just upgrade that to disadvantage on all rolls.
For the next 3 turns?
Or 1 turn.
Oh, excellent. So I would still be able to attempt to attack then?
Yeah, you can still attack. It's not keeping you from attacking, it's just there's stuff in your eyes that make it really hard to like focus. There's like it's in your like mouth, so you just can't stop tasting it. It's in your nose and it's just so pungent. Like it's invading
Okay.
all senses.
Mm-hmm. Well, in that case, um, okay, so that would be not this. Okay. There was something.
Since Price is within 5 feet of the target, too, you'll get sneak attack on your ranged attack.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
He's a real team player, that Price.
He is. He is. I guess I'll probably just go ahead. Yeah, I'll just attack. Um, so main hand. I doubt a 9 is gonna hit.
Unfortunately, a 9 will not hit.
Okay. Then I will offhand attack. How about 11?
11 also will not hit.
Okay. I'm just like shooting blind, doing my best just to not hit Price, I think, at this point. While I'm like turning my head and like coughing, trying to get the smell out of my nose. Um, and then that's it. I will end my turn.
All right. Bryce, you're you were the sole defender against a wave of pain and suffering. I don't know. A giant plant. You are the sole guardian against the rest of your party, standing firm against a tide of vile aroma. What do you
Giant,
do?
a giant plant, you say?
Yep.
Would you call it a magical plant?
Let me. Like is the plant. Doesn't say anything
Well,
about being magical. Seems like a plant.
then never done this before. Hope it works. The very end of that says target a non-magical plant that isn't a creature such as a tree or shrub, and it doesn't make a save. It simply withers and dies.
Ooh, so that's
Well,
fine.
it is a creature.
Yeah, that is true. I guess. I asked.
Well, it says a plant creature automatically fails to save.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would still fail a save, but that's why I was wondering if it was non-magical. But the creature part would be the stipulation there.
So it auto fails a save because it is a plant.
Alrighty.
I do that. Decent. All right. So what's this look like? Because I'm pretty sure this is the first time you've cast this, and it is quite effective.
Um, feel like this whole place has had these weird sort of mushroom-like spores and rancid sort of uh atmosphere and um kind of being a druid, I guess maybe taking in from his environment a little bit. um he gets thrown into the fray, and uh gnome, kind of reaches down and is like, You're doing great, buddy," and lifts him up and probably kind of like dusts his shoulder off before running away. um and I'm probably assuming that gnome, being gnome, was, like playing in the muck a little bit, so there might be some um sort of like slimy ichor or something that was on his hand, that when he grabbed gnome, and or when he grabbed Bryce to pick him up, kind of like coated his fingers a little bit, and it's this nasty sort of residue from this room. And so instead of getting perturbed by it or grossed out, he just embraces it. A little bit of sort of goblin magic, if you will, that influence from gnome. So he's gonna kind of, before wiping his fingers off, he's gonna look at this just nasty stuff, and all of a sudden, this sort of slime on his hands is gonna start to glow green, and like a, not a vibrant, lush, lively green, like a necrotic, nasty, yucky, fell sort of green. And it's gonna glow to the point where you almost can't see his hands anymore. And he's gonna reach out and put both palms on this creature, and from where his palms touch, it's just this nasty looking necrotic spread. Um, and then he'll shake his hands off and get all that stuff off.
Alrighty. It.
And I'm pretty sure that is.
Alrighty. So no movement.
Yeah, for now I'll be here.
A bold statement. All right. Mac. You heard everybody like
Well,
down the hallway just start
yeah,
running.
I am by myself. I'm like, oh no, I will dash back. So okay.
Here. All right, that's all you doing?
Yeah, I dashed.
All right. So, skeleton mans, what's the command you have for him?
I
That's
can't even
7.
see him.
That's 8. And technically, I put
So-
2 things with 1, so that should be 9.
For now, no command. I'll wait till I turn around the corner. Oh, can I? Well, no, it's not my turn.
Yeah, it's turn, so it's. Let's see.
But like, I found this power pole that actually extends. Like, you just press a button on there.
See if there's a way that you could. It. Out. Extra steps. So, and it's not like it's a familiar anything either. So it's not like you can just be like, I could see through its eyes and see that's where it is.
Right. That's why I was like, from my perspective, I don't know where it's at, so I won't do any commands. It could just sit there for a turn.
Alrighty. This thing. Well, let's see. It's a bonus action. Ooh. So, as there is only a singular entity within its current reach, it's gonna try and use its vines and tendrily vines to slap the crap out of Price. All 3 times. So Price, give me a Constitution saving throw, DC 14, or you would take 33 damage.
Okay, let's see. I guess, okay, let me do the save first.
How many 6s you gonna roll on a d6? You got a 6, a 6, a 6, a 6, a 5, and a 2.
Not letting me do my
Well,
save.
if you pass the save, those 6s won't mean anything.
Oh no.
Oh, that's not. Let's see.
Is that your final answer?
I can use a reaction, right? Well, I don't have an inspiration or anything.
Can I give him an inspo to use?
You can.
I'll do it.
What do you say that's inspiring?
Probably something like really simple, like watch out for the things. Byron, when I inspo, go ahead and reroll.
Okay, cool. Fuck.
Oh damn!
Does that succeed?
No, it doesn't.
No, I didn't. I didn't
Oh,
click
that's
the
okay.
button. I just rolled for my sheet.
All right. Is that the final answer?
Well, let me at least try this. Mitigate something. Reduces damage you take by 2d4 and deals the same amount of damage piercing back to the attacker. Ineffective against ranged, though.
Shield. Effective against cards plus 2 AC. So you would reduce that by 6.
Oh, if I could.
And also deal 6 damage?
Yeah. It should. Yeah, it also should deal 6 back. I wish
Already.
that did give me the AC bonus, actually. Then it wouldn't have hit.
It's supposed to. It
Against
says it
range.
gives you a plus.
No, I know. I'm saying I wish that I
Oh.
got the AC bonus. That would have been perfect. Anyway, yeah. So what? It's 27 instead of 33.
Yes, sir.
Yay.
He's fine. That was nothing. You got to hit a lot harder than that, DM.
Okay. Kaido,
Oh boy.
you just saw Price get like he dodged two of the vines and one just hit him just squarely across the face, and you can see like maybe um like it probably even broke skin where there was like a thorn, and you can just see this kind of like goopy
Okay. Help is on the way, dearie.
goopiness.
Um,
That's
I'm gonna
crazy.
roll this.
I'm looking. I rolled 8d8 and ended up with a 27, and you rolled 4d6 or 6d6 and ended up with a 33.
All right, and I had
But ended up
the
being a
-1 in
27,
it.
which is the same.
Yes, that would hit.
Yeah, -1. D4. And that's the second one.
Yep, that would hit too.
Are you still
Does
rolling with the minus d4?
yeah? He said I had to do that for 3 turns,
Yeah.
Oh, that's
and
right.
I
That's
don't
right.
know
Yeah,
if
this
this
is
is
with
turn
the
1
subtraction.
or if this is turn 2. And do the rolls also deduct from damage rolls? Because I know you said attacks and
Just attack.
checks. Okay. Oh, let me remember. I think I have to click the other formula to get the rage bonus in it. So there's 1 and there's 2. Damn. The first one was so nice.
And when
The other one,
you
not so much.
rage,
Yes, that's what the other formula is. That's why it does the
Yeah.
1d4 plus 2.
yep. Let me finish.
Oh, sorry.
So when you rage, you
Mm-hmm.
feel as though that anger and frustration is one step more than you would expect. Like, you know, when you go to swing at something, you're just like, I know my own strength, but it's kind of like you're underestimating your own strength, or perhaps there's something else there, but you're too angry to figure out what the fuck that is. So
I
in
mean, if I'm
this
hitting harder, I'm
circumstance,
hitting harder. That's a good thing right now.
Yep. So you get to add days one
I don't like
d6
that. Oh.
extra damage on each of those attacks.
You want me to just roll 2d6
Yep.
then?
Yep, just roll 2d6.
There you go. Roll 4 more. I'm rolling a lot of 1s tonight.
So
I think that's my
7,
turn.
4. All right, so you've hacked and slashed many a limb off this creature.
Yeah, fuck you,
Okay, I forgot.
plant.
Bonus action. Damn it. And yeah, gnome.
Okay, so
I forgot to do its bonus action. Too late
I'm
now.
gonna look at Altani, and with my left hand, I'm pinching like my nose shut, and then I'm gonna extend my right fist and try to give her a knuckle bump as I run right past her. If you are accepting.
Oh, absolutely. I'm like, as I'm coughing, I kind of see you run up and put your fist out, and I'll dap your fist as you run by. You're like, tag out. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
exactly. And is the air any fresher when I turn the corner?
Yep, it doesn't. It's not to the point. It's not chokingly bad. Oh shit! I forgot to have you guys do something else too. Shit,
We can do it
around and
now.
cheese. That starts its turn. No, you guys already had your turn.
Okay.
It's something that happens when you're near it, when you start your turn, but we've already. Ugh. Anyway,
All right. So I'm gonna
this
run to this skeleton.
this might be a little
Mhm.
easier for combat than expected because I keep freaking forgetting to do mechanics for him. But yeah, go ahead.
Just give it an extra 50 health. That way it'll compensate for it, right?
All right, sweet. I'll do that. Thanks.
It's not my problem anymore. It's Price's. So I'm gonna look at uh fuck Vimac. I keep saying Vald. Vimac. And I'm gonna give him a nod, and then I start like panting a little bit, and I just say, "It's stinky in there," and then I'm gonna end my turn there.
All right, Altani.
All right. So I am going to use steady aim. To gain advantage on my next attack this turn. Does that overwrite the Constitution fail, or is it just does it
Well,
give me a true advantage?
it's advantage now because that only lasted one round.
Oh, I didn't know if it was like the following round or if it was just that round. Okay, cool. Well, either way, steady aim.
Feels
So
like an
my
effective
main
one as well.
attack will be with advantage.
Yep, that'll hit.
Yes, I think that hits. Now, would that also be a crit?
Do you crit on a 19 or a 20?
I think so. Let's see. How do I find that out? Wouldn't I always?
No,
Right?
you usually crit
On
on
a
a 20.
19? No.
There's a very
Only on a
specific
20?
thing that lets you do it on a 20, and the only one I know of is through a class that I know you don't have.
Okay.
It's what
Way
you
to be
it's what you
cryptic.
roll on the dice. It's not because it's a 25 that it's
Oh,
not
because it has to be a
within the
nat 20.
20s.
Okay.
The actual dice
Got it.
roll has to be a natural 20.
Gotcha. Okay. And I think it would have also popped up green, right? If it for the nat 20
Yeah.
from the little thing. Okay. Okay, no worries. Well, that's fine.
But
Because
you got sneak attack.
I was gonna say maximum damage. 26 points. I'll be coughing like get away, get away from Bryce. Die, you horrible stinky plant.
Alrighty.
And then I just keep coughing and end my turn.
Okie dokie. Price.
I'll just go ahead and burn all my spell slots.
And this thing does look like it's not doing too hot. The combination of slashes, limbs cut off, necrotized, plant matter, emotional damage, a gnome-faced implant in the plant from a headbutt.
Well, with that being said, maybe I'll save a spell slot. I am running out. I guess I have flanking with Kaito.
That you do.
Sweet. At, I'm assuming hit.
Yes, it do.
For 12, which I've rolled 2 4s plus 4. So 3 4s.
Yep, damage is damage. And it was a cantrip.
And that'll be my turn for now. Or not for now, but yeah, it's my turn.
Okie dokie. Top of the round, Vimac. And give me a Constitution save and throw. As you come in here and realize what Gnome was saying when he said it's really stinky in here. A 15 passes. It smells very bad, horrendous, horrible, but you're able to stave it off.
Where is it? Ask Altani.
The plant?
Yeah.
Oh, it's you see it, look right over there by Price.
Must be
Oh god, it
Price.
smells so bad. Oh, I'm gonna point.
She points
See my
into the
thing?
darkness.
Okay, so then I will
Yeah, here. You want to use my
dash
torch,
then. I have a torch.
or would that be like an action to hand in my torch?
I mean, he has a torch. He
Oh,
has a light
yeah.
source. He just can't see because he doesn't
I
have
have a
dark
torch.
vision.
I'll holler. I'll
Yeah.
be like a little more to your right.
And that was my dash, so.
Oh, fair.
And
Well, now you know for next time.
So close. All right. Skelly Mans. Any commands for Skelly Mans?
Oh, that's me. Ha.
Yep.
You said Skillermans, and I was zooming in on this little thing, the corpse flower that we're fighting, because it's got skeletons in it. Yeah, I'm gonna like turn around to face the entrance, and I'm gonna have like both my fists up, right? And I'm gonna turn over my shoulder and just kind of like as a ready to action, just say, all right, when this thing comes around the corner, protect the king.
So
Referencing
it
myself because I got the crown.
steps in front and stands resolute. Right. This thing's turn. Seeing as how the barbarian just did a whopping amount of damage to it, it's going to focus its attacks. Well, you know what? Let me do the thing first. Do the thing first. I gotta roll something. I'm gonna do his bonus action first so I don't forget this time. Oh, I double clicked just the first one. Okay. Dang, the second one would have been good, but nah. So you would see like what seems like bodies on the ground beneath its writhing amalgamation. It seems like it pulls a corpse into itself, and you would see some of the cuts and necrotized flesh, plant flesh, just fill in as if the wounds have been undone. Now we do its action, and it's gonna try and slap the crap out of Kaido. Slap the crap.
Bring it on.
So one would hit.
Yes, one will hit.
All right. So give me a Constitution saving throw. So first things first, you're gonna take 9 bludgeoning damage, but rounded down. And an 8, and then on top of that, 15 poison damage. That is
Okay, hold
not
on.
bypassed.
It's a 12 total.
I'm taking 9. Okay, start over, slow down. Sorry.
So you take 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
9 total. And that's already deducted, or do I deduct that?
That is its total. So
Okay, so that would be 4 or 5.
round down. You pretty much always round down.
Okay. And then I take not deducted how much poison?
15.
15. Okay.
Yes.
Owie.
And you said bring it on.
I did say bring it
That
up.
is what Kaido said.
All right. So it's the start of Kaito's turn. So
Okay.
give me a Constitution saving throw.
Another one?
Yep.
Is this replacing the 3-turn thing, or is this like a whole
This is
new
something
thing that's
different.
gonna top? Okay.
Not that you'd know anyway. Roll the dice.
I'm
Don't
rolling the
crash.
dice.
They were ready for it this time.
So with the 23, I mean that's a good thing because the bad thing that happens with this is much worse. Anyway, things that the DM forgot to do last round did not forget this round. You're welcome. But you are not affected by
Oh.
it,
Okay.
as it smells so bad. It almost feels like the spores themselves are gonna try and like choke the life out of you. But you're fine.
Oh. Looks like we're hitting it.
Gnome.
Wait, my turn just ended? I didn't.
Oh, wait,
I-
wait. It just started, sorry.
I just.
Go ahead.
I was like, I didn't even commit the whack yet. Let me
yep.
have the one thing I can do, man.
I mean, you can be angry.
Anywho.
Yep. Got ahead of it. Lots of mechanics. Yep, that would hit.
4. And there's the second one.
Yep, that would hit too.
I'm on 14. Now I'm done.
Is that enough? Six. That's 26. That's the exact number needed. So describe how you kill this thing with the exact point of damage needed.
Oh shit.
No, yeah.
I don't know, hack and slash, very bad gardener style. I don't know.
And much like a very bad gardener, there's weeds getting whacked everywhere, getting on you, getting in your clothes. That's aside from that, also the goop that comes with it. That's a very viscous fluid. It smells horrible. It's like it's like you just opened up like a decaying corpse and you're just getting it all over you. It's getting all over Price. It's getting all over the ground and the wall. Like imagine like a corpse explosion spell, but on like the
Can we
most
stop fighting
decrepit.
dead things? Please.
So as soon as that happened, basically, I'm like, oh god, it's even worse. I'm just gonna like make my way out of the cavern.
And I like
Good job,
just grab Price and start leaving. Price went grabbed.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, yoink.
I'll be like, okay. I'm like,
Bye bye, Mac.
all right, no, it's dead. Oh my god, it smells so bad.
I'm gonna pat
As
my
soon as I make it
skeleton
into
and just
clean
say, "We did it. Good job."
I'll just
Do
finally
you
once I
say
get
this as
clean,
Kaido
I'll be, like,
passes? Because
panting.
if you do, he's gonna look at him like,
Yeah,
"What we? You ran out."
I saved Price, and he wanted the glory of defeating this thing on his own.
That's hilarious.
Okay, just because I had a bad throw doesn't mean you necessarily saved him. But you know what? It's fine.
Teamwork
Now
makes the
somebody's turn.
dream work. We did a really good job in there. Was there any treasure?
Go find out. I didn't look.
I can't breathe in there. It's too bad.
Sucks to be you.
But you seem to be all right. You could go in there and look.
No, I'm not going back in there.
What about you, Price? Do you want to go treasure hunting?
No.
Do you have an animal form
It's
that doesn't
all
breathe
you.
like air, like no sense of smell?
I don't know.
No, that's all right.
Turn
Just
into a
curiosity.
garbage
some that-
fly.
There's some that like can breathe underwater.
Can you turn
But
into a
you know what I mean?
worm?
It's like, I don't know.
Sorry.
Do one of those.
Can I cast Fireball on Gnome?
I'm right next to Kaido.
Kaido's fine.
Yeah, they're barbarian. They'd get advantage on jumping out of the way. Well,
It's not because I'm a barbarian, but I do have a thing that would
danger
give me
sense
advantage
from
on something I
barbarian.
see coming.
Well, come on, skeleton. Let's go.
I'm not that old.
Oh, you
Yeah,
thought.
I like that.
Oh,
I figure about 14, 15.
I mean, wait, isn't that actually pretty old in goblin years?
Yeah, that's when you start
I'll be
going
like-
gray.
I'll be like, yeah, Bryce, he is calling you old.
Oh, Vimac had AFK.
Yeah.
So, did we explore the whole cave? I think so.
Well, there was that one big room that people in. Check that there. Yeah. Oh, where y'all's going? Because there's that was the room you kind of first came into with the symbols and stuff. There's the pool of water. Uh,
Oh yeah. Do we want to investigate that water somewhere? Well, I'm guessing the thing that was staring at us from the water might be the thing that has the art project in that other room. I mean, it's not for sure, but it's likely.
So, what are we wanting to do? Play in the water?
Do we? Shouldn't we go check out the water?
Okay.
Let's
I
see.
think we should take
That
a
was
nap,
back.
but I guess we could check out more water.
This is the room with the water
Um,
in it, right?
I mean,
yep,
we could do a rest.
Where's the water at? Is
mean,
it the
we
circle?
yep. The water's a circle and the little
Yeah,
lines
well,
are
and the
like streams
lines.
that are going off in like different directions and stuff.
I want to splash around and explore the water.
Are you bringing Minion with you?
Yeah, I asked him to come.
Okay.
And then I'll give that command. Splash around in the water. It's for Altani. She needs this.
All right. So feel free to give me a wisdom saving throw.
In a really high save,
Yep. You hear
double
that
digits.
that voice in your head again.
Follow where?
And and just as you ask that question, it's almost like you're getting like a sixth sense that that you might want to go basically back that hallway you came from and into that large and suspiciously and ominously empty room cavern that's at the northeast.
All right, skeleton. We got a fairy to kill. No more splashing. And then I'm just gonna dash as fast as I can and just run past everybody and do what the voice tells me.
And as you enter this room, this very large cavernous area, it just like before, it just seems like it's large, empty, there's nothing in here. However,
Oh, excuse me.
you get it's almost like something is telling you where to go, and it's pointing to like this big rock here. Kind of like you you feel as if there might be something here.
And like if Altani's like paying attention, my eyes are like a little bit like glossy eyed, not really blinking, just following this voice that nobody else can hear. I'm gonna touch this rock and see if anything happens.
And also, while all this
Are
is
you
going
okay,
on,
buddy?
Kaito, give me an insight check.
I know. Insight. Do I still have the 1d4 negative thing?
Nope, that's enough.
Okay.
It's been more than 12 seconds.
Okay, wasn't sure.
So with a 19, as Gnome was splashing in the water and then decided to like run like past you, you just felt like this welling up of hatred, not towards Gnome, but towards something else, and you don't know what. But it's just like you just feel like there's something in here, like it's you're angry, you're getting angry for no reason, or at nobody in specific that you're aware of in here.
It's Bryce. Is he here?
And what's up?
Bryce here.
Yeah.
Do you want to roll a quick insight for me?
And since you rolled so well on that insight, I will make it so you don't even have to roll a perception. Your axe starts to even feel a little heavier as you feel like you're tightening your grip on it just from this innate frustration.
Oh yeah, with a fucking high ass insight. Oh my god. When the hell did you a 19? Holy fuck. Okay. Yeah, you could tell Kaido's very, very pissed off at something.
Probably, I guess, more so than normal because that's typically.
He's not always just pissed off, but yeah, definitely more so than any other real time you've really seen him. Like you've seen his barbarian rage, but this is a rage, anger that, with a fucking 26, you can tell he even doesn't know what he's angry at. But he's angry. But now he's gonna start following fucking Gnome because he's curious as fuck. And I think Bryce is still on the saddle. Where the fuck did he go anyway? Oh, I see light up there. Womp. He's calling you. Not call you. This is all Tawny. Where's your heart? There.
Like, oh, thank goodness. Gnome's got some really glazed eyes over here.
You're just gonna get like
What?
bombastic side eye, but he doesn't say nothing.
No, I think something might be wrong. Buddy? I'm gonna like kind of slowly approach him. No, bud, you all right? Does he respond at all?
I am gonna respond, but it's very like somebody who's heavily distracted, and it's like they're not really hearing you, and they're kind of just going through uh-huhs. But I'm putting my hands on this rock, and I'll fucking climb to the top of it if I have to, and just as I'm doing this, I'm just gonna say, my uncle works at the funeral home.
Oh, fuck's that got to do with anything?
They're like, okay, what you doing up there?
He's an usher, and like he always says, ain't no good, it's all bad. And then I'm just feeling around on this rock.
So you're feeling around the
And
top
how
of it.
high is that rock?
It's about 10 feet up. 10 to
Okay.
15. It depending on where you're dangling from it. It's not even. But for a small creature, as a small creature you can easily get to the tippy
Welcome
top
back.
of it at 15.
So for a normal sized creature, it's 10 feet, and if you're a small creature, it's 15 feet.
Yeah, just the composition of the
So
rock and
that sounds right to me. I mean, wouldn't it be the same number of feet no matter how big you are? I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah.
just
Depends
standing
on
area.
how big your feet are.
Or
Yeah.
you're saying like from above their head, maybe, or something. Okay. Anyway, yeah. All right. Well, I'll be like, hey, Kaido, would you mind giving me a leg up? I want to see if we can get him down. I don't know what's going on with him up there.
You got a gnome in a
I'm
tree.
like, not to eat me. Could I like?
Yes,
stand
I
on
can
your
give
back?
you a leg up. He'll
like,
put his
okay, if
hands
I-
together, like in that where you have your fingers threaded. But as soon as you
Yeah.
step up, he's just gonna chuck up. He's not gonna let you step. He's gonna chuck you up. Let me know what I need to roll, DM.
Oh, and I
Athletics.
should probably roll acrobatics, right?
Yep.
I love it. I was like, "Kaido,
I apparently do not chuck you up. You just fall through my fingers because I lose grip, I guess.
is
And
it
you took
that
her
or-
over the rock, and she.
I mean, that's
gimme.
probably better than like shoving me into the rock.
So give me a acrobatics. That's also not very good.
I'm like, what?
So Kaido
Like, oh,
greatly
that one hurts.
underestimated his own strength because you might want a control throw, and you're just so angry right now that when you go to do the yup, you just oversend Altani.
Full sender.
And Gnome, you
Talking
can give
about
me a
full
dexterity
send, yeah.
saving throw to see if Altani slams into you up here. Okay, you're fine. So she
so
flies
this-
under you, and you just
Even though
jump.
he's distracted by the voice thing?
Oh, I figure like so
21
does
is still
Gnome just
pretty
like
good.
bend down just at the right time that I go flying over his head?
Like
Yep.
Michael Jackson, Annie,
Yeah.
are you okay? That
Okay.
forward lean he does, that's
Yeah.
what Gnome does, as Altani flies right past him.
Oh my god. I'll be like, oh shit. Oh.
Yep.
So do I
You
guess
land on your butt.
is it 12? Okay. But like do I have to take damage from that?
It's not low enough. Just prone.
Okay. Okay. I'm like,
Oh,
my
sorry.
God. Like, I know.
Why not is the better answer.
Look, you could just said no.
I gave you a leg up.
I mean, you gave me
Not
a
my
leg
fault
up
you
and
went too
over.
far up. Who are you to yell at me anyway? And you're not
I was
even
gonna
yelling at me.
say,
He's angry.
at your back. Oh, I'm not yelling. I'm like wheezing.
Oh, he is. He is. Like, who are you to yell at me anyway?
And Gnome, you heard some commotion, but you're just too focused. Like after she flew over your head, you like poke your head up and like, huh? Then went back to looking at
That's
the
gonna.
rock.
Yeah, I can't have distractions right now, so I'm just gonna like kind of look to the skeleton and just say, "Protect the king," and then I'm gonna go back to focusing on this rock.
So you can give me a perception check with advantage from your second sight.
Ooh, pretty good.
So atop this rock, you would see what seems like, I guess the best way to describe it is it seems like almost like a needle point at the very tippy top of this. And it's the only thing that kind of sort of stands out because it's like the rock is kind of it's smooth, maybe cracks here and there, but this like seems like the only thing that stands out. This really thin, like just needle point in this rock at the very top where you're standing. And in your head, you just hear the word sacrifice. And you're a booyog, so
Sacrifice who? Yeah, this is typical for magic.
yeah.
Price, I need your help.
I don't believe you.
Kaido, can you get up here?
If there's gonna be a sacrifice, it's not gonna be me, buddy.
You guys can't hear this.
You said sacrifice out loud, didn't you?
No, I said I need your help.
No, before that. You said
that was
what, a
just
sacrifice? Or was that not out loud?
No, that was Cube.
I didn't
in his
say it.
in Gnome's head.
No one repeated it.
You're exactly right. I have a terrible memory. I did say sacrifice, and then I said all that stuff. So it makes sense. I was like, okay, metagamers, Price isn't gonna help me. No, I definitely said.
Oh, that wasn't
sacrifice
meta.
out
No,
loud.
that wasn't meta. That's literally just Price being fucking old and crotchety. Like, you
No.
literally, if the past 5 minutes, you've almost gotten him killed like 3 times. So then you're like, Price, I need your help. And he's like, no, you don't. I don't believe anything. Like, no, I don't. What are you talking about?
All right, I'm gonna make full eye contact with Kaido, and I'm gonna put my hand over this spike, and then I'm gonna slam it down as hard as I can, like right through the palm.
All right.
Wait, what?
So
Okay,
you take
can I
1
just
point of
pause
damage.
for a second
Mhm.
and tell you, OOC, when you were saying there is a needle point, my brain was like, so like embroidery? And so when he was touching it, it was like, is it like a cloth, like a tapestry? When my brain heard needle point, I was thinking like crafted needle point. So thank goodness you mentioned about the spike because my brain had a completely different like. I'm thinking like, does he touch it in magic sacrifice? So thank you. Just saying, I had a very different image in my head for a second.
I touched the crochet set that we found upon the rock.
Aaron! Cursed
I don't not
crochet.
crochet. I love crochet. I'm pretty good at it.
Oh my
Oh.
All right. So one way or the other,
God.
you partake of the task, and you take 1 point of damage as you basically slam your hand on this thing. And where you would expect there to be like, like blood, like gushing out or like just leaking everywhere, it seems to focus itself on the needle. And if you like lift your hand off, it's like your hand and this needle are attached by like a string of, your blood, and then you can hear what sound like the wall in this room. It's like a grinding sound. Opening away. Coming in. So pretty much it seems like
Oh,
there's
is
a
this the
section in the
back
right side of the
entrance to
wall
armor?
is where the grinding sound comes from. Of the east wall.
Fucking hell, can we not keep messing with shit? Why is there always something we're messing with and everything getting worse?
I'm gonna lift my bloody hand
mean-
up, and then I'm just gonna smear it on my face.
I mean, we did find a bunch of treasure, so it's not necessarily been bad this whole time.
Your bag likes to run away, and you're gonna tell me it's not all bad.
It's just lively. Because if you're like, if we're having this discussion a little bit like actually in character, I'd be like, oh, it's not so bad, as it's like desperately trying to get away.
Uh-huh.
It's just, it's
Let me
it's got
guess,
character.
for going through the fucking whatever just fucking moved.
I mean, that's why we're here, isn't it?
I don't know why we're here. I don't know why we came here anymore.
And
Kaido has anger issues.
Oh, fuck you, gnome. And with that, he's just gonna start stomping past you, because at this point, there's nothing he can fucking do about it.
You're
And-
like, well, Kaido, I mean, you are a barbarian. Isn't that like part of your job is to have anger issues? I mean, it's not a bad thing, right?
Shut it, you.
I'm just trying to be helpful. Be grinning at you.
Anyone want to roll insights at no Kaido pretty well at this point, which is pretty much everybody, I think.
I mean, yeah.
Move your
Oh, yeah.
tokens?
So if I roll
This is typical
insight, would I
Kaido
have
behavior. Yeah.
advantage? Yeah.
Not typical Kaido behavior. You're all gonna realize that he's... Well, okay.
Actually hurting
Connie's
inside.
gonna realize that
Got the
this
wall.
is anger that's not normal.
Oh, okay.
Usually he's
Like-
not angry when not in battle.
I
He just-
mean,
Angor.
just kidding. No, that's fair. I get it.
Listen here, Linda.
Like, guys, I think something's also affecting Kaido. Kaido, don't stab yourself with anything.
If I stab anything, it's not gonna be me.
I mean, that sounds like a good plan, but also please don't stab me.
I'm gonna turn around and look at
Bombastic
Bryce
side eye.
and Vimag, and I'm gonna be licking the
Perfect
wound on my
whisper.
palm and just say something's
unless
wrong with Kaido.
Price got back. He might still be on Kaido's saddle. Or got down. Why did I say got back? I'm tired. I had a long day at work. Okay, guys.
You know what? I hear that.
Is Price still on Kaido's saddle? Or did he get down?
Yeah.
Okay, I moved. There you go.
So you're
I'm gonna come in here and be like, "What are you guys doing back in this room? Thought we were going the other way."
You're gonna get a very angry. Fuck if I know.
all right. So y'all heading to the wall that has opened up.
Yep.
Yep.
I don't know where it is. So that's why I kind of stopped where I did. It was very yellow. Oh, Tani's
Oops.
rotating. Patate the banana.
I was trying to zoom out.
Patate the banana. Anyway.
So you have stepped into what seems like another cavernous area.
Oh, fuck. Of course, there's still a pathway to the left. There's one to the right. There's one straight the fuck ahead. Where are we going? Sorry, this is me RPing as Kaido. I'm not actually
Mhm.
angry at anybody. Just so you know.
No, you're doing great. You're doing great.
Okay.
It makes sense because the further in you've come, the more you just feel this unbridled rage. There's
He's
something
taking
in
it out
here
of
that you
everybody.
there's something in here that you don't know what
Oops.
it is, but you just absolutely want to destroy it. But you're also probably kind of tired because you guys have been going pretty hard. Um, somebody can give me a little survival check.
Bet. Let the angry man do it.
I mean, anybody can like it. This is one that anybody can make.
Nice.
So yeah, let's see.
So far, I'm the best.
Noise.
Oh, never mind. I was the best. And then Price came along.
All right. So with a 20, despite there not being any sunlight or anything like that, you would definitely get like you kind of realize that you guys have been in here for a good bit. Like between the resting, the fighting, the traveling, and I guess it would be more of like an internal clock. But you would get the feeling that it's probably evening time right now. And you'd probably just like that, like part as part of like the internal clock. It's kind of like I think it's really late.
We fucking sleep yet.
You have not. And is that moment that you realize that you have not in quite some time.
Guys, I don't know about you, but I mean, shouldn't we take a little bit of a break before diving into all this stuff?
I need a long ass sleep. A little break
Yeah.
ain't gonna do it.
And I would say like
AKA,
Price and
I have
Kaido
no
would
hit dice left.
be aware of that. I mean, we can just
No
go.
Of being
breaks.
aware of the
We
need
have
for it?
to. We have to go. They need help.
Someone's
I
gonna need
feel
help
like
in
you're
5
not
minutes,
the
and it
one
ain't
that
gonna be
has
them.
Anyone's best interest in mind. He's gonna look at your bloody hand.
I'm gonna lick it.
Fuck, why?
It tastes coppery. I like it.
Also,
Whatever, dude.
Altani, feel free to give me a little wisdom saving throw as you guys have entered into this area. $11. So, whereas once, you heard a cacophony of voices, they all, they all congeal into a singular, kind of slightly echoey voice. Welcome, my abode. Welcome.
Guys, I think we
What
found
now?
that thing that's been whispering to me periodically. I think we found its home. Just welcomed us in.
Fucking great.
Well, let's see. I'm gonna kind of look around. Well,
You
I
looked around
mean,
with a
do
D4.
we want to? I do. Be like, all right, let's take a vote. Who all wants to find a safe space to rest before going any further?
I need a long
And
ass nap.
Hi.
I'm gonna reach over to Gnome and I'm gonna lift his hand. Uh, so Price.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we already have a majority. All right, and I'm going to like keep a hold of Gnome's hand, be like, "Hey, Gnome, I think the guy that you want is actually over this way." I'm
Why
gonna
the
just
fuck
start
is my mech
rolling.
upside down? Why is he upside down?
Why aren't you?
Well, if you're right, he's just turned around. This is top down, so he's just looking north. That's all right. All right, guys, let's regroup. And so I'm like dragging Gnome, like not
Oh,
badly, but like yeah,
since that opening is
and then exit.
a small.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, should we put the skeleton guarding the one of the entrances?
Oh, sure. What do you think, Gnome? You want to have your skeleton buddy guard?
Yeah, I'm gonna issue the command. Don't let anything good come through.
Perfect.
And then I'm gonna draw like my finger like across my throat.
Excellent.
It stands resolute.
Assuming the skeleton has a moral compass.
Assuming.
Right. Well, I mean, I guess a little meta here, but wouldn't it take intent from the controller's like mentality?
You wouldn't know.
Because it's not a
I-
yeah.
Has
It's not like it's a
good been
genie trying.
defined? Like, you know,
Well, I would assume that it's like, yeah,
this thing is not an extension of gnome. It's
true.
just a skeleton
That's
that's
true.
Yeah, I don't know
agreed
how
to
it's
work with
working.
him.
It's not a familiar. It's
Yeah, that's true. This could be
we're
really
just
interesting.
bullshitting our way through this.
I'm pretty sure he's just trying to get this skeleton to kill the rest of us.
I mean,
OOC a
could
little
be the
bit.
case.
Yeah, I thought so.
Mhm.
I mean, you put it
I think-
outside the room that we were all in and then said, like, protect the king from the next thing that comes around the corner.
Yeah.
OOC knowing that that plant wasn't going to leave that room.
All right, folks. Kaido, why don't you maybe take last watch? Go ahead and that way you can rest first.
Mm-hmm.
Then Price, Mac, which one do you guys which watch do you want?
We're doing a long rest, right?
I'll do the last
Yeah.
rest.
Oh, you're doing a
Okay.
short rest.
I'm not gonna get anything from a short rest. I'm taking a long ass nap. I need to sleep. Days.
So perfect. Price, do you have a preference?
Not really.
I'm going to propose that maybe we don't give Gnome a watch, and instead we all watch Gnome to make sure he doesn't sneak in there and like start a fight while we're all sleeping.
I'm going to propose
Just
that
in
I don't
case.
think it makes a fucking difference.
Fair. I mean, I guess it won't. Find out,
If,
won't we?
if that goblin boy wants to walk into a room and start a fight, he's gonna. Doesn't matter what we say or do.
I mean, that is true.
He seems
But
really
he's
content
our
right now.
buddy.
He's
Yeah.
like, you know how a cat like licks their paws? That's what he's doing with like his bloody hand right now, just cleaning it with his tongue.
Like, well, I guess we'll see. I mean, Gnome did an awesome job getting us in there. He's pretty much the worst goblin we know. I'm not
Thank
trying to give
you.
him a
You
win.
didn't have to say that.
I mean, you're definitely the worst of us. So
Do you think I'm
keep
worser
up the
than my
bad work.
uncle, One Arm?
Is that
Oh,
the same one
definitely.
that works at a funeral home?
No, that's Usher.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, I
I
would
thought you
assume
said he
goblins
works at
probably
a
have multiple.
funeral home.
No, Usher
I mean, I
works
think
at the
he's got more than
funeral
one uncle.
home.
I thought he is a singer.
No, he works at a funeral home. Why would he sing?
Usher?
Yeah.
He sings and dances. Anyway,
Is that what
On
they
that, while
do
you
at
guys are
gnome
chatting, I'll be
funerals?
like, while you guys are chatting about that, I'll be like, well, looks like you guys have a lot to talk about. So, Price, why don't you go ahead and take first watch, and I'll take second, and then we can go from there. And then
I was
Vimac,
thinking
Kaido.
last.
Okay, Kaido, then Vimac.
I thought I was last.
Well, okay, I'll take second.
I had proposed that Kaido
Yeah,
was
that's
last just
fucking right.
because he's super angy right now. So
Squint.
would that be slangery, right? Because you need sleep. You're angry because you haven't had sleep. Anyway, okay. So
You're just gonna hear him
um,
cracking his knuckles.
I just I just tuck in, put my arm over my eyes, and go to sleep.
Yeah, that's right.
It's like the camera's like looking at Kaido, like cracking his knuckles, and Altani, like there's one scene Altani's standing there. The camera looks at Kaido cracking knuckles, and then the camera pans back to Altani, who's just like with like in the blink of an eye, like there's a sleeping bag down, and she's already like covering herself up.
Yep.
All cozy, little
It is
sleep
sleep
bubbles.
time. Quit questioning me.
Since Price is wanting to
Sleep
get more
time.
familiar, right? Completely distracted from the room now, and I'm more interested in spreading the lore, right? And so I say, did you know that Usher was supposed to be one of the Booyogs and not one arm?
Good night, gnome.
Good night, Kaido. And then he's gonna keep going, and he's gonna say they had like a big vote on it to see who was like the biggest and baddest. And just when he thought he said all he could say, his chick on the side said she had one on the way. Those were his confessions, and it threw the election. And now he has to work at a funeral home.
Good thing I'm the fuck asleep.
He's gonna like go on and not let Price sleep at all. He's just gonna sit next to him and just keep talking and talking.
Alrighty. So who was first watch?
I guess Price isn't sleeping, so
Oh no.
Alrighty. Well, if you don't sleep, you will suffer the level of exhaustion. You will not get your spells
I know how
back.
it goes.
Yep, yep. So since your first
I'm
watch,
willing
give me
to suffer
perception.
a level of exhaustion to get through this.
Yeah, see, he's willing to give me a level of exhaustion.
Oh, I didn't say that.
Literally what you've just said.
No, I'm like for myself.
You said you were gonna keep me up.
Oh, give me a perception for first watch. Alright, 17. You can, without, without any doubt, be aware that there is nothing that happens during your watch, as Gnome keeps talking at you.
Is the other? I can see the entrance where we came from.
Yes, the
I guess.
skeleton is there too.
Okay. Going forward, how big is that entryway? Because I know it was just a part of the wall that kind of slid open, but it's not this entire section of wall, right?
Nope.
Okay. So we're kind of somewhat enclosed.
Somewhat. I mean, despite you being in one of the largest cave
Yeah,
areas
right.
you've been in, but funnel anything coming from that way would be funneled. But luckily, you don't notice anything coming through there. Skeleton remains guard, unperturbed, resolute. And who is second watch?
I can take second watch.
All right. So you wake up and luckily Kaido is knocked the hell out.
My
And
gosh,
you would
thank goodness
see
we needed that.
Gnome just chattering at Price, who's I'd imagine Price's eyes are just kind of like glazed over at this point.
I'll stretch, kind of yawn, smack my lips and kind of like scratch and wake up, kind of look around. Everything seems pretty chill. So I'll go over to Price, be like, hey, anything we need to know about? You guys hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah.
Did I lose
Yeah,
you?
I hear you.
Oh, good. It
I'm
suddenly
just
went like
asleep, so I
completely
didn't
dead silent.
respond.
Well, I had asked Price like if there was anything that we needed to worry about, and then it went silent. So I was like, oh.
His
He's
eyes are
so
glazed over. You might have to slap him a little.
he's so distracted by Gnome still
Yes.
talking at him.
Oh yeah, because just glazed over, be like, I'll put my hand on his shoulder, be like, no, bud, it's go ahead, you can take your rest now.
I'm just gonna
Or
power
sorry,
through
Price.
it, right? Like this whole time, I'm
Yeah.
still like you walk in the middle of a conversation, right? And he says, you hear Gnome just say, "Yeah, you can barbecue it, boil it, broil it, bake it, saute it. There's squirrel kebabs, squirrel creole, squirrel gumbo," and he's just going on and on and on. He's found his new best friend. They've got so much in common. At this point, Price knows every family member, which is basically all the goblins of the entire like town. Like they're all related. You suspect heavily
Right.
there's inbreeding going on at this point.
Oh, I'm sure. Well, I'll pat Price's shoulder and be like, bud, you're good. It's time for sleep now. Like, and I'm just gonna I'm gonna like grab some like another piece of clothing or whatever and kind of make a little ball, and I'm just gonna slowly like lean him over and tuck him in with his cloak. Be like, go ahead and rest now.
Is it like you're trying to like
He's like,
lean like cover up a garden gnome? He's just like completely stiff and you're just like laying him down.
if he isn't like responding, I'm just gonna kind of like help him lay down.
I guess that will be up to Price if he does or does not. Player agency.
Well, I'm not sure where Price went, so we can hash out the role play of that in a bit if you want. I can roll perception for my
Yep.
watch.
Give me perception. 17.
Hey,
The voice on the wind seems further away. But there
well,
doesn't
that's
seem to
good.
be any monsters. Nothing attacking. Just kind of sounds like the ambient sounds of like cave critters, rodents, bats, the usual suspects against
Nice.
the wind. And, probably heavy snoring from people who are extremely tired and actually sleeping.
Before I wake up the next person, I'm gonna go check on Price. Is he actually sleeping, or does he still look like a bit of a mannequin? Oh, I guess we don't know. Okay, so we'll just assume he's sleeping. And I'll go wake up Fine Mac.
Is it my turn already?
Bye, Mac.
And while
Yep. Oh,
during
yeah.
your watch, Kaito, you have knocked out, you've hit that REM state of era of your sleep schedule,
Uh-oh.
and your eyes slowly open to what appears to be some kind of a kind of looks like you're in the middle of some kind of like a battlefield. You hear yells, screaming. You hear sounds of metal clashing against metal. Um, like yelling, screaming, explosions off in the distance. And as your eyes slowly open and you it seems like you're picking yourself up from off the ground, you just see just piles of bodies. Um, humanoid. They seem to be like humanoid. Um, but varying degrees of humanoid, like elves, humans, like goblins, just all sorts of species together. And there seems to be, as you stand up and get a view, this horizon of just is just an open field and just it is an open war. There's fighting, there's death, there's catapults being flung, spells flying through the air. The ground is littered with just the red of the bodies. Even there's so much crimson out here that you could swear that the when you look at the horizon and see the sun, that the sky is just running red with just blood itself. And as you get a better view of this battlefield, you become aware that the combatants, the people fighting right now, they appear to be essentially fighting other humanoids. So it seems like maybe two factions at war, but give me a perception check in the midst of this event. 23.
Hey.
Amidst the battlefield, amidst this war, this field of death, you notice that there are rips and tears in reality. Some of which is, as far as you can tell, you don't really know much about the magics, but some of which seem to have these tall, unnaturally lanky individuals that step from these portals. They have no face. They appear to be wearing very elegant suits with ties. Their arms
Oh god, they're
almost as long as their bodies, their legs lengthy as well. And they seem to be joining in on this whole kerfuffle. And you look down at your hands as you've lifted yourself off the ground, and you would see what looks like a clawed talon, like maybe draconic in nature. There's scales and the clawed fingers. And then you look up, and on the horizon, you just see a large explosion happen, essentially blinding you. And there's a bit of a scene transition as like your vision comes to almost like a ringing in your ears. Um, Basically, you open your web browser and forgot to turn on dark mode. And the scene changes. There's stillness. The battle has come to an end. It seems like nobody survived. Both sides seem to have lost. However, there is movement. As you see those slender bodies starting to walk through back into the portals, almost just as if their mission were complete. And off in the distance, you can swear that you see an individual, and with that 23 perception, um, you can swear that you can see an individual clasped in robes, looking about the battlefield. He's also flanked by some of these Slenderman-esque figures, but he seems to be looking for something. You see him like kicking over bodies, commanding these creatures with just the slightest flick of a wrist or point of a finger, and they're overturning bodies. You see them just kind of ripping some bodies apart. They seem to have no care, concern, or other about respecting the dead. And eventually, the creature comes to you, and you, as helpless as you are unable to resist as this man kind of reveals its face a little bit more as it gets closer, and you see half of his face appears to be skeletal, and the other half fleshy, almost like Two-Face from Batman.
Oh.
And he looks at you, and he utters something, shakes his head, and just kind of like kind of looks like he's picking you up, but then he looks at you, shakes his head, and tosses you aside. And the only thing that you can, and the only thing that you can feel is rage, hatred. You despise this person. You despise everything that's happening. And as you fall to the ground from those same port rips in reality that those Slendermen walked into, tendrils emerge, very familiar ones that you've seen before. And they seem
fuck.
like they are reaching out of these portals and grabbing bodies and dragging them in. And the last thing you can see, as the only thing that you can feel is anger, you feel something wrap around your body as well and start to drag you. But
Oh fuck.
your rage, through sheer adrenaline, hatred, fury, you grab the tendrils wrapped around you and just rip them apart. But unfortunately, that took too much strength, as the man looks back at you and smirks. And all you can hear him say is, "Be cast aside like the rest." And then your vision goes black. And when it's your turn to wake up, that will be you snapping out of it.
Okay. Okay.
But right now it's Vimac.
Okay.
Figured I'd give you a little time to process that.
Okay. Processing.
So Vimac,
Okay.
you wake up. Altani shakes you awake.
Is it my turn already? Okay. I gotta wake up. And I start to pace around trying to keep myself awake.
I mean, you're pacing around and you're just contemplating what all, what dangers lie ahead. You're thinking about you're probably spending more time strategically planning your next move than you are like paying attention to what is going on in this cave right now. But you do have, since it's your turn, like you do have time to do whatever it is you might want to do in your watch.
Okay.
Be a few hours, so yeah, he'd be able to. But I mean, I guess the question is, are you
didn't-
doing anything?
No, because summoning would probably distract me way too much. So
I would say not. I mean, we could say that if you are trying to summon something,
Okay.
that could be why your perception 7,
okay.
like you were distracted with doing the ritual summoning.
Yeah.
Alrighty. But I mean, in that time frame, nothing seems off. Nothing that hasn't already you haven't already dealt with anyway. So you do your summon. You
Yep.
looked around, and then I guess you wake up whoever's next. Also, Gnome, you still yapping it? Price.
I will cautiously come over and wake Kaito, who was pretty angry. So
And how do you do so?
I will put my hand on your shoulder to slowly nudge you awake.
Okay. When you touch his shoulder, it's almost like instant. He like snaps up. It's like, don't you dare cast me. For the oh, fuck you want.
It's your watch.
Fucking hell. Okay. That's it. He gonna hit you. You're okay.
And
You would
me and-
hear
Oh, go ahead.
Gnome's voice at this point is going a little bit hoarse, and like he keeps like almost nodding off, but it's like my father infected knows. He would womanize, he would drink, he would
Oh
make
my fucking
outrageous
God,
claims
stop.
like he invented the question mark.
You reacted
Sometimes he would
kind of.
accuse he's like dozing off and just it's like he's just doing it on autopilot. It's going on and on and on.
Everyone else is asleep or no?
I believe everybody else was going. Well, I think Price was gonna stay up through the lecture.
I know Tani tried laying him down, so I don't know if he's actually asleep or not.
Yep, I was kind of waiting for
Has he come back
Price.
yet? Hello, housekeeping. Goose?
He's probably
Hello?
pooping.
He went to go
Oh no,
make
he's
a
not muted.
sandwich.
He's not muted though, so that's the weird part.
He's probably pooping.
I'm here.
Welcome back.
When Otani came to take the next watch, they tried to lay you down and let you sleep. Would Price have fallen asleep with that or no?
I feel like if Gnome's sitting next to him, like, you know, trying to keep him awake, then he probably wouldn't be able
Yeah.
to fall asleep.
Okay. After waking Kaido, does Vimac go to lay back down?
Yeah.
No.
My childhood was typical, summers in the caves, luge
Do some
lessons.
knuckle cracking.
In the
You have to
spring,
count to
we'd make
3.
meat helmets.
3. And he's gonna unarmed just clock him.
Okay.
EVP is not enabled.
Okay. Never mind.
Maybe he gives him an aggressive shake of the shoulder or something non-damaging.
I don't know. I'm supposed to be
No.
angry Kaido, so I don't
Oh,
know
yeah.
what he would do otherwise other than just clock the guys. I don't know.
Shake him aggressively.
Okay, then he'll do that.
And then he's gonna like gingerly take your hand and pat it twice and just give you a big smile like you're his older brother. As if this shaking that you're doing was like some form of like connection. He's just gonna say, "You're doing a good job, Kaido."
You go the fuck to sleep.
Oh, I'm not tired. I was just telling Price about how when I used to
No.
be in-
And he's gonna start shaking again. You need to sleep.
I could go on all night. I'll be all right. We're just having a good time.
Do you not see everybody in this room? Cave. Is this a room? Whatever. Everyone needs sleep, including you.
Not anymore. And he pats his crown. I'll never sleep again.
Can I snatch it?
Good try. Like, I'm not gonna resist it.
What do I do to do so? Do I have to do
I
anything? Or
think
do I
just say that you're doing it. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he's gonna try snatching it.
There's no fight put up, so you get the crown. What happens?
He would chuck it towards a wall.
Oh. Is there
Is
any
Cube
reaction
still
from the
here?
skeleton?
I
Nope.
have no idea.
All right. I'll go to the
Go.
wall and pick
No.
up my crown.
No! Go the fuck to sleep!
But I'm the skeleton king.
You can be the skeleton, whatever the fuck, after you sleep.
All right. I'll go to sleep. And he's just going to curl up on the ground.
Good.
That's funny.
I don't know what else, other than kind of just like watch over them like he's supposed to.
If only you just picked them up and wrapped them up like a burrito.
Do I have something I can wrap him up in?
No, but I just think it'd be fun.
No.
Like a cat, just kind of take them and stop squirming and roll them up. All right, so is Gnome going to sleep then? Or
Yeah,
is
we
he
got 2
pretending to go
hours
sleep?
left of this long rest. Actually, I think he would just stare at the ceiling awake, but being still.
Or
All
pray
right.
it's only gets 2 hours. God.
So Kaido, since it is your watch, give me a perception.
Right now. Anger on point, man. Holy shit.
21. Your axe feels heavier. The blades feels heftier. You realize, just through the success of previous checks, you now realize where your anger is coming from. The bond that you have with Flame Lash. You get the feeling that Flame Lash in itself is very angry at something in here. And as the wielder of this weapon, you are inheriting a bit of that. And you definitely, and especially with that dream, you're not really sure what connection there is about that. However, you get the feeling that your axe wants to dispatch something in this cave. And the hatred runs deeper than your, like, you've been enraged, you've been mad, but you get the feeling that this hatred runs just deeper than that itself. It goes beyond just being mad or frustrated or focused or angry. It's like a blood vendetta, just an unbridled, uncontrolled. I want that thing dead. I don't care if I have to die in the process to do it. That's the feeling you
Okay,
get from Flame
So,
Lash.
OC, I feel like I think I have an idea of what's causing it, but
Okay.
I'm gonna wait. I don't know if I should say it or I'll wait. I'll wait and see
Well,
what
with everyone
Sue's might come
sleeping
about.
and piecing all of that together, Kaido's gonna be holding in his hands here, and he's gonna look at it like, we'll get it. Alright? We'll get it. And that's it.
And as you say that, you feel that rage, that uncontrollable rage that you were kind of feeling subside. But the blade is
Okay.
still heavy. Almost like you have, you know, almost like you comforted it in some way, shape, or form. I guess is the best way an angry barbarian might be able to interpret.
Okay.
But with the
After the 2
perception,
hours, he'd start waking everybody up.
yep. And 2 hours later, and you probably would have seen Gnome just like staring at the ceiling. But yeah, 2 hours later, Price probably was finally, you know that like when you just finally get to
I have a
nod
question.
off.
Without waking Price, could I just pick him up and put him on the saddle, give him a little more time to sleep?
Nope,
Damn, okay.
because that would be way too much jostling.
Okay. They can get waking up like everybody else.
And in order to get the effects of a full rest, you have to do the full time frame. Because otherwise, if you're interrupted, then that interrupts the rest too.
You gotta, for non-elves, you gotta sleep for like 6 hours of it.
Yeah. Okay.
So I would
He just
say,
had a power nap.
yeah. So Gnome basically had a power nap, but that doesn't necessarily stave off, the
You mean
effects
Price had
of.
a power nap?
Yeah, Price would have gotten that like a couple hours in, but it wouldn't have been enough to benefit from a long rest. Therefore, the exhaustion would still come into play.
Well, what I was saying is, you said gnome, not Price.
Price is a gnome.
That's all. That's not the same.
So he meant the
Okay.
gnome, which is Price. Sorry.
Mm.
Hey,
Yeah,
Kaido,
waking everybody up. Yeah.
would you join my ambush league team if I made one?
I will pretend I remember what that is.
You don't remember playing ambush?
No, out of character, I don't remember what this is. I don't remember. I
You
don't remember.
where the goblins would ambush you for points, and we took turns like robbing
Intimidate
everybody?
you, steal your stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't remember it had a name. I'm sorry. It's been so long since we really talked
It has
about
been a
it.
long time.
That was like months ago, and I expect me to remember everything. I don't know. I gotta do something here first, though.
You could be point guard.
I don't know what the hell that means.
Anybody tries to steal from us, you beat them up and guard the points.
Hmm. Like I said, I have to do something here first. We'll see.
Okay. Can I tell Price that you might play with us?
Knock yourself out.
I'm gonna wake Price up and like shove him with my foot. Kaido just gave me permission to, so it's okay.
Not with his foot. I already said I woke everybody up, but okay.
Oh yeah.
He's already awake, just randomly boots him. Like, God
Yeah.
damn.
All right,
Price
so
Kaido says he might join our ambush team. So just look forward to that.
also, just as you're going around waking people up, Altani is also snapping out of something. Because, Altani, when you went to sleep, you also had an interesting little vision.
Dreamy dream.
Yep,
Mm.
yep. So, when you went to sleep, you've been hearing voices this whole time, from people pleading for help to many voices calling out to a condensed voice essentially welcoming you. And when you fell asleep, your eyes opened, but you were not in this cave. You weren't even in a battlefield. You wake up in the middle of what seems like a very lush forest, and there's a clearing. And in this clearing seems to be a singular log, a stump, and somebody sitting atop it. Their back is faced away from you, so you can't really tell their features. So it's like you're approaching them from like behind. And as you step forward, they look up to the sky and say, "You know, Altani, we had hoped you would not find yourself in this place. Ever curious, you always have been. I suppose we could not protect you forever. Your fate and your decisions are your own. And as this person looks up, they kind of have they're still behind you. You're still behind them, but they look up and you realize that they have a humanoid form, but you can kind of see what looks like a snout, kind
Mm.
of like a wolf's like a wolf's face.
For a spirit puppy. No, I won't say that. But that's what's going through my head.
And then he stands up, just very slow and, you know, not elderly, but just sort of calculated. It seems you have found yourself in a place that we hoped you would not ever have to endure. Those like you, those like us, we are destined for great things, but only if we are strong enough to survive. And I have divined as much of the stars and fates as conceivable. Your path. And there's a long, dramatic, like, pause. I cannot protect you any further. But I will not want to lie to you and say that your survival is guaranteed. The opposite, in fact. And it just kind of looks down as, you know, they finally take a step and pivot on their foot and turn towards you. And it definitely looks, the fur color, the hair, like the composition looks almost exactly like that dog, you know, that wolf that's been keeping an eye on you.
And can I like talk during this, or is it kind
Yeah,
of like dream vision? Okay. Well, when it says the opposite, in fact, I'll be like, wait, am I guaranteed to die here?
there are too many paths that lead to your end here. That was why we attempted to keep you from entering.
Ah, I see. Well, I could tell you wanted to protect us, or me anyway, but I mean, we're adventurers. We came here to explore and protect the town and kind of fight the evils that, you know, the everyday person isn't able to. What kind of an adventure would we be if, we just walked away from the challenges like this? I mean, if not us, then aren't we just basically resigning someone down the future to have to go in our place? No, it's live or die. It's definitely better for us to at least try to come out ahead. It's all we can do.
He lowers his head
But I appreciate.
and there's like
Mhm.
an audible like exhale. Somehow I knew you would say that.
I'm just gonna grin. You know me so well.
Of
Any
course.
any
What?
tips maybe you can spare for the evil we're about to face? Any
So
insight?
you can give me an insight check.
Maybe.
Yep. So
Hey.
when you say, when you mention that, and you see the sadness on their face. Hmm. And he sees that you're just sort of like seeing through him. I guess a parent can only do so much for their children. What kind of father would I have been if I didn't give you the tools to survive?
I'm gonna wait. Okay. OOC. Like, canonically, do Celestials kind of forget their like ancestry or like the details of their ancestry when they come to the mortal plane or whatever?
They
Like, is
can.
that generally how it works? Because, well, I mean, okay. I was just,
They,
yeah,
they're
not sure.
it,
It's like if
they
I would.
can.
Well,
Anything is possible.
okay, fair. All right. Please continue.
Oh, that's what he just had to say. Just
Okay. Yeah. Well, I don't remember much of my youth, my upbringing, but know that I am grateful for anything that you can share. Because if there is a chance for us to beat this evil and remove it from this world, then that's the worthiest cause that I can find to fight.
as bold as your mother. I'll give her that much. I'll give you that much. As far as survival.
I mean,
When the
learn from the
time
best, right?
comes. Indeed. And he walks over to you and puts a hand, like, it starts off putting one hand on your shoulder, and it's heavy. Like, it's not just heavy physically, but like heavy, like, he puts a hand on your shoulder and does like that little shake, like, you know that very loving and caring parent would do. It's like, I
Hmm.
want to tell you so much, but I can't.
Like
And you
ruefully,
get that
kind
with
of
your
thing.
insight. What's up?
Okay. Like ruefully, like they feel rueful at like that desire to share what they wish they could, but they can't,
Yeah.
kind of thing. Okay.
Well, I can tell you, if there's any hope of your survival, trust in those you travel with. There will be a hard decision, a difficult decision to make. Understand, it will be for the best. And then he puts like another hand on your shoulder and just looks you dead in your eyes. The only thing that I ask is that you survive. And like, and
Well, I can
even with that
pledge.
insight of 25, like, you feel this connection.
Mhm.
Like, this connection goes as deep as a parent to their child, but beyond that as well.
Mm.
Almost like long lost parent, or a long lost reconnection with something that you might have forgotten a long time ago, but you're not necessarily sure what that represents. And you would probably even think
Okay.
like, I don't remember my dad being a wolf person. So it's
Right? Be
also one of
like,
those things.
wolf pup or forest puppy is also daddy? No, I won't say that, obviously, but I'm like trying to put some pieces together while also trying to stay in the moment.
And he'll look up and you can kind of hear a wolf howl in the distance as the daytime has come to night. And like I said, there's a howl in the distance, and he looks up and then looks back at you and does like one more like little shoulder shake. But it's time to wake up. And at that point, when he says that, you hear Kaido's voice saying like, "Wake up."
I'll kind of like snort. What? Daddy? as I look up at Kaido.
What?
I'll be like, wait,
Excuse you?
hold on. Wait, you're not my daddy. And
Like,
like
yeah, that's
literally
fucking
open
right.
my eyes. I'm gonna like rub my face and kind of wake up, be like, guys, I just had the weirdest dream. Mm. But as like the dream fades, I'll be trying to like, keep a hold of it the way that we do and just kind of mumble out, like there was forest puppy there, but it was my dad, I guess, I think. Wait, I'm not really sure, but I get the feeling that what we're going to be going up against is pretty bad. So, but we're all we can believe in each other, I think. As I'm like obviously half awake, just kind
You're
of
How
getting a
bad is it?
confused look from Kaido. Like, what?
Get an
I'm gonna kind of
excited
shake
look
my head,
from
be like,
Gnome.
yeah, yeah. I'll look at No and be like, yeah, this thing that we're going up against is like super duper good. So it's pretty deadly and like in a not booyog way. Like like we definitely want to take this thing out. Like you'd be like big Steve level if you can take this thing out. I believe in you, Gnome. I'm gonna look at
Uh,
everybody else, be like, yeah, we gotta believe in each other, guys. I'm sure none of this is like making
Let
any
me
sense.
guess.
Like,
Friendship
start
is
Okay.
going off
magic.
about it.
Let's go.
We can kill this fairy
I'll be like,
godmother. Let's do it.
let's do it.
The mostly
I'll
asleep
stretch.
Price is gonna have Kaido come over like, do you want a lift?
Yeah, he'll just nod.
Do we want to do?
So if you
Mhm.
I was gonna say if I see like Price still super sleepy, I'm gonna remember he was looking pretty out of it when I took my watch. So as Kaido like lifts him up onto his back, I'm gonna like tuck his cloak around him to make him real cozy while he's on Kaido's back.
That was a really good
Go ahead,
talk,
no.
Price. I hope we have more of them in the future. Oh, I forgot. I really wanted to go back in that room. And he's like been distracted for the entire long rest and forgot that this area existed.
Well,
Exhaustion level.
yeah, everybody feel ready to go take on whatever the heck is in there? I mean, best as we can, right?
Yep.
And OOC, Kaido, how or Seiji, I guess. But how are you feeling about tonight? Because if we're gonna be about to get into closer to a big fight, do we want to call it and then like go in from it at the start of the next session, or do you have it in you to keep going for a while?
Now, which room you guys go in?
Ooh.
So you guys are heading back.
Yeah.
All right, let me get the scene here. Okay, it updated the exhaustion. Updated the exhaustion. Okay.
Right. Which way are we going?
Mm, I mean, right's always right, right? Right,
No,
Brett?
Price is always right. Not
Whoa,
right is right.
I just
Left is right.
blinked.
Well, there's 6 of us, so we should go all 3 directions and just put 2 in each tunnel.
I mean, we're
Yeah,
not
like
gonna
that
do
won't
that,
work
but
badly.
that's a really good idea, Gnome. So I don't know if you want to do it, but it's a really like super nice, good idea. I think it'd be
He
real bad if we are, honestly. But whatever you want to do. And I'm just gonna kind of like side eye him as I walk by.
he
Like,
squints at you like for a minute as if he's almost picking up that you're like doing this on purpose. And he goes, "Yeah, that was a good idea." And then he's just gonna join the group.
thinking like he's tired. This will probably work.
Yeah.
What's the
Oh,
worst
but-
that'll happen?
Kaido, damn it! And I'm just
I didn't actually say it. That was
Okay.
Sanji saying.
okay.
This wind's kind of high pitched.
When he gets
When
kicked
he's
in the
sleepy.
balls.
And
right?
that.
When Kaido's trying to pretend to not be Kaido so that narrative plot devices don't occur. All right.
Maybe I'll just start talking like
Oop.
this all the time, so you can tell the different voices apart.
That works.
Marvelous. I love it.
Commit to that.
Fuck you, no.
He's so
Fuck
cool.
you.
So posh. All right, lead the way, Kaido.
So left, right, or center?
Right.
Right.
Oh, look, it looks like a ball hanging here. Sorry.
So
That's hilarious.
you walk into
I
this.
already lost the voice.
So you
An
walk
apple.
into this area, and it seems to have etchings scratched into the wall, a mural as it were, and it spans the entirety of this whole area from the like where the ground and the wall intersect. Oops, hold on, let me zoom out the camera for stream. From where the ground and the wall intersect all the way up into the ceiling, and it seems like some sort of battlefield, like a mural, just a singular mural of a battlefield that you've like stepped into the room and you see just like you see people fighting, you see people
I have a
being
question.
stabbed.
Does it look familiar to me?
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
And you see just it just looks like you've walked into a room that has taken like as best it can, right? A photo of a battlefield, and like at the very top of the room, like right dead center, is like what looks like maybe like a sun because you see like a sphere in the mural imagery. On the ground where where the wall and the ground intersect is where you see like people standing and like stabbing and like the fighting, and the ground itself that you're standing on seems like it's etched to have what look like tendrils spreading out from the center into all of the like from the center on the floor to like the corners of the walls. And then that's when those tendrils, and then when you start to recognize that, then I guess you all can give me a perception check, whoever's in the room and seeing this.
Perception.
Just for price, you take -2 to every single d20 roll, no matter what it is. And you lose 5 feet of movement.
Where
That's
did you
the
get
new
Whoever
cost.
thought that was.
Where did you get that from? For
That's
the
a new-
exhaustion thing, because
It's the new 2024 rules for exhaustion.
Mm.
so Foundry's not right.
No,
No,
it's probably not.
I pasted it into the
Let's do this.
Discord. It's-
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, because we have an older version of Foundry. So rules like that are going to be off. Let's see. Effect,
Whereas the old
exhaustion.
one was like disadvantage on skill
Yeah.
checks for level 1.
So let's take that off because that's going to make rolling really weird.
Oh,
Because it's going to auto attribute the old exhaustion. Let's turn that off. Let's turn that off.
And I mean, if we're being technical about it, I didn't want to say anything because DMs could be different and have different decisions. The new, like, if you go 24 hours without a proper long rest, you have to roll a Constitution saving throw with a difficulty of 10, and if you beat it, then you're not exhausted.
Yes.
But I didn't think it mattered.
I find it rule. I cannot find it in here. Hold on. I reprinted. Can I just not spell it? EXH. Oh my god. Ugh. Right.
I'm gonna look it up again
Exhaustion.
in like the proper book instead of just Google. Sure.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. D20 test. Yep, because this is definitely a new rule. It's cumulative. Okay, we got that. The speed, we got that. Removing exhaustion levels. Finishing a long rest removes one of your exhaustion levels. When your exhaustion level reaches 0, the condition ends. Two times the exhaustion and speed. I don't see anything about a con save.
That's on the definition for going 24 hours without a long rest, the consequences thereof. So it's not under the exhaustion rules, but it's just like how exhaustion's applied.
Condition. Well, I mean, even then, disadvantage was kind of harsh. For
Yeah, I
not
like
having
this
coffee
better.
for 1 day. So we'll just go with what I can see here, which is because I'm not seeing where it says anything about removing it other than just doing the long rest.
Yeah, it was a long rest to remove a level of exhaustion.
Yep,
It
that's
says
all.
finishing a long rest removes one level of exhaustion. When your exhaustion level reaches 0, the condition ends.
Yep, so we'll go with that. Just keep in mind the negatives. All right. Learning new rules. All right. Okay, so perceptions were 10, 14, 17. That one. Alrighty. So Altani and Vimac. Yep. So you would see as you're looking at the mural on the floor, this whole cave is basically just a giant mural. You would notice hidden amidst the combat seem like individuals. There's not a lot of detail. It's a carving in the wall, but hidden amidst like the many people fighting seem like individuals that are just unusually tall and their proportions are off. So they're very tall and really slender, like long arms. I mean, nobody really has a face in the mural anyway, but so really tall, long arm, long leg, just disproportionate people. And when you're kind of looking at the mural with the 17 specifically, you get a little more finite detail. Um, you would notice that the tendrils that are on the floor as part of the mural, reaching up to the walls, are connecting to these basically these Slenderman-esque figures, giving the hint of some connection there.
Oh, those tentacles look kind of familiar.
Tendrilman.
I mean, yeah, I had no idea they were actually attached to something. That's super freaking creepy. Although it
Mm.
does kind of remind me of Kalia a little bit. Did you guys ever see that trick she does with her arms? That's hilarious.
Don't say
No one would
I
remember
have.
that.
Yeah.
It was the goodest thing I ever saw in my life.
But yeah,
So
you're
should
in
we
an empty room.
touch some of them? I want to touch the murals.
The stone is cold. It's not, the wall doesn't begin to bleed or shift.
No secret buttons that we can press in on.
Not that you can see in here. It seems like this particular cave, I mean, you don't really need to have an insight check, but you get the idea that this cave is telling a story to memorialize an event or something important. But it also feels like something very ancient.
This must be 35 years old. At least.
Thinking older than that.
That's
And
pretty old.
does it read right to left or left to right?
There's no left or right. It's just a battlefield.
Like, do we know what it means?
One of you does.
I've never
Not many
seen
here,
this
too.
before. Yeah, no, I've never seen this before. Have you guys? Although, unless, let's see. Yeah, no, I have no idea.
I mean, it does kind of remind me of the Battle of Pork Sandwich Bay. Do you remember that?
Can't say I have.
Not familiar
Oh.
with it. No.
Oh, it's Goblin history. It was pretty bad. There's a lot less barbecue sauce in this, though.
Barbecue sauce in a battle?
The Pork Sandwich Bay battle? Yeah, except, wait, look. Never mind, that's blood. It makes sense. He doesn't have a head. Someone's really good at drawing pictures, though.
All right, I had to take care of Rainy for a second. Did I miss anything important?
No.
Sorry. Okay. They're not just pictures. This is something that happened.
How do you mean?
A fight happened, and they put it on the walls.
How do you know?
I just know.
Were you here for it? Did you draw
Not
it?
exactly.
Are you
No.
30?
No, the only things that survived were the slender things, so they probably drew it.
What are they?
Fuck if I know. But the
You
tentacles
know
were
everything
involved.
else. How do you know so much?
Went to school.
I did go to school. We'll use that. Thank you,
What's a
Vimac.
school?
Place of learning.
Oh. We got one of those. We call it the pit.
Uh-huh. But yeah, we should probably move on. It's something we need to smash.
I will take a mental note. Before moving.
Fuck, there's more tunnels. Of course, there's more
Yes,
fucking
there
tunnels.
is.
There's always more fucking tunnels.
Where we're going, it's super dangerous and really good. You stay here and kill anything that tries to get by.
You go right there. So when
Am I
you
allowed to
walk
keep
into
moving,
this
or should I
area,
wait? Okay, I should wait.
because I do have to move the camera for the stream. All right.
My Mac is still upside down, and it just bothers me. And I don't know why it bothers me, but it bothers me. Can you please put them back over?
Nah, you should stay upside down now. Be at the worst possible. Be at like a 37-degree angle.
That's it? No cookies for any of you? None.
Speaking of cookies, Kaido, give me a dexterity
Yeah.
saving throw as you're walking through here, and boulders collapse. A bit of a cave-in starts to occur.
So I say
But
it?
you have danger sense.
Yes, I do. So it should be advantage?
Yep,
You said dexterity saving throw, correct?
yep.
Okay. 19.
All right, so Kaido, you jump out of the way of the falling boulders, and Price, for some reason you roll a dex save, so I'm gonna roll with it. You could swear that through
Bryce is
your
on Kaido's
exhaustion.
back.
Oh, right.
Oh, he is on my back, but he didn't move his token with me. That's all.
That's right. I was gonna say you're so
Does he have
tired
to
you
do the
thought.
dex save if he's on my saddle, though?
Yes, because these are falling from
Okay.
above. I was gonna
Okay.
say, if you were still back there, I was gonna be like, you're just so tired that you could swear you see boulders falling and you just jump out of the way.
Tuck to the side.
But this makes
But
more
no, he's
sense as
still on my
you're
saddle.
on this saddle.
Because
So
Kaido offered him a ride since he looked exhausted.
yeah. And
I'm making my
so
little man walk.
Kaido, you jump out of the way, but Price doesn't really have much time or like bodily control to like evade. So it's one. You take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as some rocks bonk you on the head, probably waking you up a little bit, but not enough to offset exhaustion.
So can I ask a curiosity question now?
Maybe. I mean, you can always ask a question.
How me dodging out of the way of the falling rocks, how does he get bonked and not go with me? I just trying to get the mental image.
So imagine you're
Okay.
getting out of these rocks are falling. You're evading the biggest ones. There'll still be rocks like hitting you, but not enough to do damage.
Okay.
But you narrowly evading them could still mean somebody on your back. You know, if
Who's like
you're
leaning to
narrowly,
his side? Okay.
yes,
I got it now. Thank you. Sorry, I was just like curious, and my brain couldn't brain. It's
Brain harder.
11:30 after I worked. I'm tired. Don't tell me to brain
Brain
harder.
harder.
I'm not capable of brain. I can't do it.
brain harder.
Fine.
But there's a cave in. And
Cave-in as in the path is now blocked, or no?
Oh no, the path is not blocked. And as a matter of fact, the rocks that hit the ground, like hit you and hit the ground, just fall through the earth. Just like
Oh, there's
no
holes
clip.
in the ground now.
No, they just no clip through the ground. And when you look up, you see the rocks have reset.
So how did it bonk Price? Kaido's gonna be so confused. The fuck just happened?
Do you keep standing there and ask that question?
No, he's gonna move, but he's still gonna ask what the fuck just happened.
Okay, just checking.
Magic.
Are you okay, Price? Oh no, Price, are you alive?
He's dead.
Yeah.
No. You all right?
But I believe that might actually be history. Yeah. So yeah, you have no idea what that's all about. And Gnome, you walk in, you saw the rocks like basically like fall through the ground. They didn't crash into the ground like, them hitting the ground and breaking apart. They just fell through, kind of just like they were phantom rocks or something. But you also see them reset, and you saw the physical interaction of them, like pebbles bouncing off of Kaido, like some of them hitting Price. Like you saw the two, the creature and the stone impacting as an interaction. So like it wasn't just an illusion falling through them. It was physicalized objects. But when they fall to the ground, it's almost like they just don't exist.
Hmm. All right, I'm gonna try to like sprint Naruto run as fast as I can through it.
All right, give me a dexterity saving throw as the rocks fall again. And you are
15.
fine. You Naruto run through them. The ceiling collapses. The rocks come tumbling down, but you're already like way ahead of them. They fall behind you. You look back and you have what is it, the action, what's it, speed lines that they have in like animes when they're running fast.
Yeah.
Gotta go fast. And what's Altani and Vimac doing? Well,
They're snogging in the corner. I'm
Altani
joking.
would see it. Vimac has no idea. Vimac, you just hear the sounds of like rocks falling off in the darkness somewhere.
Hmm. Well, would I?
Actually, if he
I
just
would
phases
be
through
sharing
the ground, would he have heard
my
anything?
senses with my familiar.
What's the range on them?
This one has. Mhm.
I don't see them having dark vision.
Oh, this one doesn't. I picked the wrong one.
Bro.
Oh, dope.
Like, all right, I'm gonna look through my familiar's eyes, and the vision doesn't change at all. It's like exactly what you see.
Yep.
So what's Altani and Vimac doing?
Oh, I'm muted.
Ah,
I was saying I will kind of as I see Gnome timing his way through that, I am just gonna run full tilt. So I'll dash um through there. Oop, for fuck's sake.
all
I don't know
right, give me a
why.
dexterity saving throw.
All right, my map's all messed up.
As you guys are pretty much just like rushing through this other large area.
I will see that and I will, because I don't have much vision, I'm going to walk along the
Like a
wall.
man. Walk like a man. Oh, I'm not muted.
Dash. Yeah, because there's cracks in that
I'm
wall.
liking the soundtrack.
Listen, I'm tired. It is 11:30. I
Yep, we're
worked
wrapping up.
today,
I'm just getting the last check from Vimac. It's okay.
and I didn't realize I wasn't muted.
I would be walking along the wall
And a dexterity saving
cautiously.
throw. As you're gonna head to where the group is.
Is it?
Yep, we're at exactly 3 hours. Perfect. And 8.
Was that him or the sprite?
Oh, that was the wrong
And does
one.
Bright need to do it?
No, I did the wrong one.
I mean, it's still not enough. So, boop. They get 5 points of damage by bludgeoning rocks. And as Gnome sort of turning around this corner here, you're pretty sure you can hear the sounds of what sound like something metal scraping along the ground. And it's kind of like it doesn't it's consistent enough that it sounds like whatever it is consistently moving, but when it stops, it's not like methodical. It's not in a pattern. It's just like you hear just like just like something dragging along the floor. But what that might be is something we'll figure out next time as we are at our 3-hour mark.
I made it. I'm gonna go to bed.
You made it.
I'm tired.
All right. Thanks for the D&D. I had fun.
Yep.
Snooze that.
I'm gonna go
All right.
follow to my bed now. Love you guys. Good night.
Okay, bye.
Night.
All right. So with that, let me there. So with that, we're gonna go roll ahead and call it there. Yeah, so that was fun. So let me think here. Stuff and things. So tomorrow we'll be back at it at the usual stream time, stream place, stream o'clock. Just thinking about at 6 o'clock Pacific PM. Yeah. But for those of you on the Yubles Toobles, we do this. Well, we're kind of reaching the last few sessions, but typically we do this every Wednesday at 5:30 Pacific. And it's gonna be weird not having that announcement every Wednesday for a while. I'm braining. Yeah, typically we do this every Wednesday, and we'll probably have about a small handful of sessions left, depending on which direction the party goes. It's just kind of funny that they picked this one. Yeah. So for those of you on the Yubles Toobles, we do this over on Twitch, Twitch TV/cubed222. And yeah. I also am having brain. I guess until next time, I shall have to bid you all adieu. And oh, we're ending on time, which means I could actually send you guys. Boom. Yeah. So I hope you all have a wonderful morning, evening, or whatever it is in between for you. And mayhaps we shall see each other again soon. But until that point comes to fruition, I suppose we adventurers shall have to meet again soon. Until next time, fare thee well.